And it's just actually really interesting to watch dialogue for once in an anime. That's the big thing about this anime that I like. Hello. Today is a day of power. Now, believe it or not, ugh, your boy is sick. Okay? Now, I haven't talked about anime in a minute, so let's get right to it. It's been a minute. Now, since I've been sick for a minute, I've been binging anime left and right like it's nobody's business. And surprisingly, I've been binging a lot of isekai anime. And I wanted to talk about a few of them. But the first one I want to talk about in this video is... Let me look up the name real quick because I kind of forgot. How Realist Hero Rebuilt the Kingdom. Use that. That works better. It's an isekai about how dude comes into the world. And actually, it reminded me of Shield Hero. Just not like... He didn't get fucked over like Naofumi. But... at the beginning, like, he was in a bookstore just like him, and then like the way he got summoned, it was kind of on the same level. But if anything, the complete opposite happened. He actually got a lot of flowers for stuff that happened. The anime is pretty good because it has our main character Soma, or Kazuya Soma, and he drops into the world, and they were gonna send the hero to the Empire, and we didn't know what the Empire was like till like later on. And he was like, oh, I don't want to go to the Empire, they might try to, you know, just, he didn't know what they was gonna do, like experiment on him or whatever. So he was like, fuck it, I'll fucking re-innovate the kingdom, because he got summoned in the middle of the kingdom, like the kingdom of a country. And he was like, fuck it, I'ma just, you know, build up what do you guys need me to do, I'll help. Because he's actually a very smart intellectual character. He's not like big, like he is big brain, but they bring it to a normal level that everybody can follow. And he does things that like you realize till after a battle, like, oh, okay, he actually thought 5 steps ahead. He's actually thinking, he doing it. So basically Soma is like, yeah, like let me handle bringing back your economics and figuring out how we can get food to the country and everything like that. So he starts doing that at first, and it's working out well. And then the king of the country is like, fuck it, I'm gonna make you the king. So he literally just gives gives him all rights. He's like, yeah, you're the new king now. And that's it. That's the anime basically. So right from then, it's after the king makes Soma the new enacting king. That's what he always says, because he doesn't actually want to be the king forever. He just wants to help out and then stop being the king. But that might change later on. You're gonna have to watch for yourself. So he becomes the king, and notably, this is a harem isekai anime. So it's harem, and there's action here and there, but I feel like it's more world building. So there's a lot of world building, and there's a lot of like establishment of the economy, ways they can figure out how to make the kingdom better. Because if you like isekai, because it's easy to consume, that's why I like isekai. It's always easy to consume. Sometimes you can get tired of it, but nowadays they have something that makes it special, a certain type of twist. And what makes this one special? And it's just actually really interesting to watch dialogue for once in an anime. That's the big thing about this anime that I like. And that's surprising for me to say, because I usually like a lot of action, or, you know, something that like brings me in. And what brings me in this anime is the talking. The conversations is very like lighthearted and big brain sometimes, and like very educated talks about how they're gonna bring the country back and help fix things, and how they're gonna go against their rivals if they go to war, because they do go to war and like have different disputes with different countries, different states, cities in different countries, and they have to figure out how to make things better for their country and get them to the top, to the next level. Because the name of this anime is the realist who like reinvented the country, you know. He gonna bring them to the next generation, to the top. So, you know, that's just kind of like what it is. So you just gotta sit back and watch alongside the main character as he sits in the throne, you know. So, you know, this is a small little anime recommendation that I think y'all gonna like. If you like a nice harem, if you like a nice isekai anime, something to take the pace off of all that action, ecchi, and all that other extra stuff that y'all watch shonen, because this is a harem. But let me just say, they got some baddies in here, but there's not like fan service like that, and I like that too. There wasn't like a whole bunch of fan service in the harem plot. It really didn't ruin the story at all. It didn't ruin the story at all. They had their certain harem moments, but like it was one. There was only one big, oh, I love him, oh yeah, harem moment, and it was in season 2, and it was in one episode. So just so you know, there's one season, part 1, and there's a one season, part 2. So you could say there's 2 seasons, but it's actually a first season. So that's one thing I can say. I like the fact that the harm didn't take away from the story. The fan service didn't take away from the story, because that happens a lot in isekai harem animes, man. And to be honest, like, I don't like, if I want that, you know what I'm saying? Just watch anime, you know what I'm saying? So it was cool, unless you're actually trying to just watch an ecchi anime to watch it and turn your brain off. That's cool too. But this was a good change of pace, and hopefully you guys enjoy this and check it out, and hopefully I was able to, pique your interest and make y'all think y'all gonna like this, because I think y'all will. It's cool to watch our boy Soma Kazuya, figure out what to do and how to bring his kingdom to the next level, and figure out how to, be a good ruler, because he's a very humble dude. It's not like he's very logical like any other regular person who's in their right mind, and like sometimes he doubts himself, and it's a good main character. So without further ado, we've reached the 9-minute mark, I think, or 8-minute mark. So I'm not trying to make this recommendation be too long. That's never what it should be. It's your boy Win, and I'm signing off. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Peace. I'm out.